TV Wow, and you could be featured right here on 2K TV. Congrats to all the nominees. See you in your next Nuggets game in NBA 2K23.
Thanks to all of you who have submitted your My Team lineups using the hashtag 2KTVMyTeam. I absolutely love seeing the diversity in these lineups and how you all are picking up dubs out there.
Ooh, that one looks pretty good.
Yeah, these lineups are looking nice.
Are you taking notes, Chris? Because maybe you should be.
I mean, hey, it's fantasy mode. You can put whatever cards you want, Alexis, so leave me and my all-time Laker cards alone. But these are nice from the community.
Keep them coming, and you might just be featured on a future episode.
And remember, if you want to see which community member wins the top play vote, follow us on social media. We're at NBA 2K_2KTV.
Until then, enjoy Season 6.
Time to soar up and over the comp. Let's go.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier, anxious to get down to business with this road battle looming. Thanks for joining. Hey, Allie.
Well, Nikola Jokic...
Yeah, it helps, for sure. Thanks, Allie. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is... the four, with the Joker in the middle. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And for the Pistons, they've got R.J. Hampton, Isaiah Stewart out there with Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Stewart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And Beal drops them both. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Beal. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot. And that green light is always on.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Porter in the post, working on Porzingis, and the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Free throw is off from Porter.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Here's Hampton. to the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. It's Hampton on the wing. Over Murray. Misses off the right iron. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
It's really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Porter with it. Fires from deep. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's Hampton on the wing, defended by Murray. Beal, the pass to Stewart. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul on the wing. Porter takes a 3. The Pistons clear it.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Porzingis passes to Beal. Left side Porzingis. Out to Beal. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Stewart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Beal, the pass to Stewart. Here's Hampton. Here's Beal. Here's Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long. Too determined as well.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Only the love is safe. Only the noise is safe. Go get t-shirts. So crank it up. Crank up the volume now.
Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Gafford comes in for Stewart. Burks, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Bledsoe in for Hampton. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Jackson in for Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Murray finds Jackson. We've got 1:48 left now in the first quarter. Left side, Green. It's hauled in by Beal. The Pistons trailing. Burks passes to Gafford. Here's Bledsoe, defended by Murray. Pass to Duren. Burks with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Duren. And he goes in for the dunk.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
Outside Murray. It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Bryant. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
To the inside. Here's Gafford. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bryant left side. Jackson outside. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Gafford. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bledsoe, pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Here's Murray. It's good if it goes. Tie game in Detroit. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
19. The Nuggets. 19. Keeping us all in motion.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. They've got Duren, Avdia out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Eric Bledsoe, and it's Beal in a 2-guard. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Going inside, and then Beal with the dunk.
Ooh, decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
Jokic with it. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside for Porter. From behind the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Porter's got 11 points. Well, Clark, as the season marches on, some teams have really distinguished themselves. How hard is it to hold on to top rankings with so much season remaining?
Well, we know it's not easy, B.A. It's much easier to chase the top than to stay on the top. So it takes a lot of focus, a lot of determination, a lot of togetherness to continue to stay at the top. But those top teams typically find a way to make it happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope, pounded by Beal. And here's Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. 3-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Beal outside. Inside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Porzingis is checked in for the Pistons. And Denver with a change here, too. Najee's checked in. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. Back to Stewart. Beal outside. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And here's Porter outside. No good there. And Detroit the other way now. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Back to Stewart. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. 7-3, though. Doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Here's Caldwell Pope. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off. Make him go to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release. Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Jackson. Detroit calls timeout.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Loud and second. They're going to come your way. I want to hear everybody make some noise to your Piston dancers.
And Detroit has possession. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Porzingis. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Stewart, the pass to Porzingis. It's Hampton on the wing. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Hampton. Down low. Stolen by Bryant. Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Najee. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
It's Hampton on the wing. A minute 42 left to play in the half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Outside Murray. Pass to Najee. Back to Murray. Deflected. Beal outside. Here's Hampton, defended by Murray. Beal outside. Porzingis passes to Beal. And And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
For Denver, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. Oh, rejected by Beal. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope.
They need to get back to the physicality inside. They're not creating as many second chance opportunities this quarter.
Team second. Shooting for Denver. Caldwell Pope.
And he can't get the first one. So for the Pistons, Gafford, he's checked in for Stewart. Burks comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hampton. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Porter Jr.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Gafford passes to Porzingis. Back to Gafford. Denver grabs the miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Drops in the 3.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
He gets it off. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Detroit Pistons. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way they do.
And Shaq, your take on Denver?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Get up, and start making some noise.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. The Pistons leading. Stewart, the pass to Porzingis. Intercepted! Here's Caldwell Pope, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball, and we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Nuggets trail. And here's Murray. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jokic, he's open. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
A lot of times Jokic has created a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Stewart. 5 to shoot. Gordon with a steal. Here's Caldwell Pope, hounded by Beal to the middle. With the second effort, and it's Jokic missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 12. Comes up empty down low. Now here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Now Gordon. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Detroit calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Jokic is doubled. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Hampton. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hampton, defended by Murray. Stewart, the pass to Porzingis. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Back to Murray. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. For the Nuggets, Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. And it's Brown in for Jackson. The free throw is off from Porter. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Here's Porter. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Pass to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, Coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
Outside Murray. Over Beal. Murray, no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing threat.
Yeah, B.A., and you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Bledsoe against Murray. And they double up Murray. Brown passes to Murray. From the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Duran. And here's Burks. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Beal, he's checked in for Abdia.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Brown. Green, the pass to Murray. Shoots over Bledsoe. Can they get it? Green. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got his first points of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Burks. Pass to Beal. Down low. Duran with the bucket. Duran's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Murray against Bledsoe. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Green finds Brown. Murray from outside. No luck on that one.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And so it's Detroit closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his guys.
Raising a shot. No hesitation. We're back.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Bradley Beal's out there with R.J. Hampton. Then there's Abdia. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Stewart in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Back to Beal. Porzingis in the post. Covered by Jokic. And that one's good. Stewart.
Well, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Caldwell Pope, pounded by Beal. Right side Murray. Can't hit the step back Jay.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Murray against Beal. It's Hampton on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, R.J. Hampton taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
And he knocks down the first one.
Contavious Caldwell Pope taking 2 shots.
The Pistons making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Hampton, and he drives in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Hayes is checked in for Bradley Beal.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. Team second.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Denver. Caldwell Pope. Contavious Caldwell.
So he can't get either to fall.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
13 foul. At the line for
he misses the free throw.
Killian Hayes at the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Porter against Hayes. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Jokic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
First free throw is good.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Personal foul. Team 4.
Here's Murray. Over Porzingis.
Offensively, I think they've just been a little out of sorts. Had much better flow in the first half.
Davis, the pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets the 3 to fall.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Jokic against Porzingis. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 10 points here in the second half.
I love how Davis sees the floor, especially when he gets it to the open teammates.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Now a timeout called by Denver. A guy who plays with great confidence, Brad. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, and B.A., that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. no doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Man, they've been on the struggle bus here in the last few games, so his performance makes it that much sweeter. Fighting out of a rut like that, not easy to do. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong, and I know we can do that." Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass delivers. Back to Hayes. Now here's Gafford, defended by Gordon. Here's Joseph. Back to Gafford. Goes up at the stripe. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Left side Murray. And they recover it. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Hayes. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Gafford with the ball. Defended by Gordon.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pistons.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Duren with the bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Murray, no good. And they're on the break. Pass to Gafford. Here's Duren. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver gets the basketball. Substitution on the court.
"17 seconds left in the fourth. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Here's Smith. And another miss by Denver. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Put my Emmer cuts on it. Yeah. Hopping islands just to change my environment. We plotting on Raris, started in Dodges. Hey, I like 4 hands on me when I get my massages. Hey, I call her Lil Nicky. I got a on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now they right in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on ride Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama, man, going to St. Laurent story, Louis Vuitton, Don, I'm so coming. I was in the back eating jambalaya, how about the PJ straight in my pajamas?
It's a new week and a new season, so we're here with a brand new episode of 2K TV.
I'm excited, are you? Because it's season 6, which means there's brand new rewards for you all to go earn.
All right, let's get right to it. Here's a look at the highlights. It's Season 6 of NBA 2K23. Get ready to power up your MyPlayer in electrifying new ways.
In the city, take a look up, because the Season 6 rewards are flying in. Wow. Soar around with an upgraded jetpack at level 30, and, speaking of elevation, at level 40, become a superhero with your gravity-defying glider.
Aboard the Goat Boat, reaching level 30 will net you a unique pair of inline skates. And if you can get to level 40, you'll be the GOAT of the Goat Boat. Get ready to gloat with this all-new mascot.
Intimidate your opponents with a chest plate and anime-style.
This is your starting five. At forward.
Looks like, thank you very much. It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Porzingis. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Avdia. And it's Hampton at the point guard position. And for the Nets, we've got Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Now Hampton. Pass to Beal. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges inside the three-point line. Here's Claxton. Got a piece of it. Now here's Hampton. Dinwiddie covering. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Bridges. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Hampton misses. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And there's the pass to Stewart. He kicks to Hampton. Back to Stewart. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Outside, Beal. Porzingis kicks to Beal. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Ring shot on the way. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Johnson can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Stewart passes to Porzingis. Now here's Hampton. Dinwiddie covering. Down low, Porzingis.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis. You're putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. No good on that one. Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Thomas subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brooklyn leading by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Johnson. Nets passing it around. The 3 from Thomas. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Joe Harris is checked in for Mikal Bridges, and he can't hit the second. Pistons trail by 4. Hampton passes to Beal. Feeds to Avdia. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
And Brooklyn making a change. Curry's checked in. Pistons trail by 4. Burks the pass to Duren. Burks looking around.
Last 2 minutes
to the middle.
First quarter.
Duren, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Livers the pass it to Hayes. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Harris. Passes it to Livers. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And stolen by Simmons. Great tee that time from Davis. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Hayes. Another shot. And Davis puts it in.
A high motor player. Davis finishes his final college season averaging just over 8 boards per game.
Harris against Davis. Harris kicks to Thomas. Takes it off the glass.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Hayes, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Hayes hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Nets leading by 4. And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the shot is good.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Thomas. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. That's tipped. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Substitutions on the court.
Still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They lead by a bucket. Live from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, Lord.
Time to make some noise for your...
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
The Pistons trailing. They've got Harris, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bledsoe finds Beal. Back to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Avdija. Outside, Beal. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
3 on 3. Now here is Harris. He's covered closely. Here's Claxton. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Detroit the other way. Beal, the pass to Duran. Bledsoe with it. A floater. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Johnson is checked in for Brooklyn. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Hampton comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Rebounded by Hampton. The Pistons shooting for the game at 42%. Beal finds Porzingis. Now here's Stewart. It's Beal on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Porzingis with the block. Now here's Stewart. He's got 6. Avdija, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Stewart. Outside, Beal. Back to Stewart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Dinwiddie. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hampton passes to Porzingis. Now, here's Hampton. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. And there's the feed to Avdia. It's good. Avdia's got the lead up to 4 now for Detroit.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Finney Smith has it to go.
Finney Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Who needs a teacher? Come on!
Simmons checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Johnson.
Brooklyn Nets.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the right side. Now, here's Hampton. He's guarded closely. Back to Stewart. There's the dish to Hampton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And then for Detroit, Duren, he's checked in for Porzingis. Daniel Gafford comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Burks in for R.J. Hampton. Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up. For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line 2 times.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The pass to Gafford. Dishes it to Burks. Back to Gafford. Dinwiddie right side. Cranes the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some points along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
The Pistons making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Pass to Dinwiddie. Detroit with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Gafford with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons and stolen by Simmons. And the rejection by Gafford. And they're able to recover.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Back to Beal. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Bledsoe. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
What I love is the confidence that Seth Curry plays with, and it has Has him attacking the defense. A little bit too physical there defensively.
The Nets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy's a tremendous basketball player.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Good on the second free throw.
And with Eric Bledsoe, to me, when he's playing with confidence and when he's playing under control, this guy is a big-time difference maker.
Here's Thomas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And out the line, shooting 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Bledsoe passes to Duren. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Harris outside. On deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
14.
It goes on Eric Bledsoe. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Now shooting 3.
Three shots.
And that one misses. That one misses. And he misses all 3. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close.
Brooklyn, 27. The Pistons.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And
here to put on a show.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Gotta like what Isaiah Stewart has done in this one, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Isaiah Stewart.
On the court for the Pistons. Hampton out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And there's Porzingis. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. Johnson surveying the floor. Dinwiddie right side.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Beal. The shot misses. Bridges with some nice defense. Passes it to Claxton. Here's Finney Smith. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Beal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got his first points of the night.
Well, the defender's all over him, but this guy is able, Bradley Beal, to play through it and get the score.
Here's Claxton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Finney Smith. No good from outside.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Stewart finds Beal. Back to Stewart. Pass to Beal. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Johnson kicks to Finney Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Stewart passes to Porzingis. Passes it to Hampton. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the pass to Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's blocked.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Has to be it. Over to the left wing. Here's Avdia. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They lead by 1. Here's Bridges, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. And here is Hampton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Detroit also making some changes. Duran, he's checked in for Avdia. Burks comes in for Bradley Beal. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for R.J. Hampton. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Duran, the pass to Bledsoe. To the paint for the tie. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Detroit, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And that one misses. Brooklyn's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. He was all alone on that one. Thomas got 7 points.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Inside. Stewart kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Stewart. Pass to Duran. To the middle. And here's Burks. Over Thomas. Burks can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Bledsoe. Thomas passes to Finney Smith. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Down low, here's Finney Smith. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Finney Smith's got his second bucket.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
No good from Simmons. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Porzingis kicks to Burks. During the pass to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Substitutions on the court.
4 on the shot clock. Works for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out The officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And we wrap up the third and looking. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Dinwiddie. They've got Simmons. Bridges out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the next spot. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that way.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Avdia with it. Back to Stewart. Outside Beal. 6 to shoot. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Simmons. Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Oh, good with the triple.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the dunk by Hampton.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Johnson outside. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Beal. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here's Hampton. Dinwiddie covering. To the inside. Finney-Smith. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Here's Hampton. The pass to Stewart. Kicks it to Avdia. Back to Stewart. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside for Beal. It's good from long range. And the Pistons lead by 1.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Gotta like what Isaiah Stewart has done in this one, guys.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
going with an almost entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Porzingis. Daniel Gafford comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Davis is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Hayes subbed in for Hampton. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Davis against Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Lock at 6. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Gafford, high post. He dishes it to Avdia.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Hayes down low. Dinwiddie covering. Hayes, no good. Nets leading by 4. And Johnson now top of the key. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Nets passing it around. Now Dinwiddie kicks it out to Johnson. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you love Davis's willingness to sacrifice himself for the play, taking the contact so he can get to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Timeout called the Pistons. They're down by 4. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter.
Turn it up, Nets fans. With your Brooklyn Nets.
Alec Burks checked in for the Pistons. Beal comes in for Davis. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Beal, the pass to Stewart. Now here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Throws it up high. Yes!
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Detroit. Works for 3. Bridges with the board.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And he commits the intentional foul.
2 seconds.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Porzingis kicks to Hampton. And the 3 off target. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Got a hand on it. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall.
Yeah. Feel? Can you feel it? You're famous, so nice to make your acquaintance. The legends put out their latest. I feel that it sound outdated. I'm the hardest working person in the universe. Temptation victim to the